Hey folks, how you doing? Leducium here, and the Construct Quarter is now open, so we're going to jump back in and continue playing through the Curse of Naxxramas. Here we go. Definitely not doing it on heroic, but let's see what's going on. I haven't seen anything yet here, so let's hit the skeleton key and open up the door. So we've got 4 challenges here where everything else used to be just 3 bosses. Now we have 4.
Patchwork is sewn together from adventurers who couldn't defeat Lorewalker Cho.
Alright, the massive abomination is Kel'Thuzad's unstoppable avatar of war. Wonderful, what's his ability? Whoa! 4 mana, destroy a minion. That's interesting. Well, so here's the thought. I mean, obviously, something like a zoo deck is the way to go. Just overwhelm him. Because if you play big creatures, he's going to keep destroying them. You'll never get anywhere. I don't want to play the zoo deck. So we're going to try a compromise. I'm going to try maybe my shaman deck. And see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'll play the warlock suit. But that's going to be crazy on heroic, I can already tell.
Troll versus Patchwork!
Does he not have cards?
Patchwork want to play for Doomhammer.
Wait, what's going on here? First of all, send everything back. Maybe. What's happening? Somebody? He just has a weapon. 5'8". 30 health.
You shall not pass.
Interesting. 5'7". So, never mind then. I just need taunts. You just need a deck full of small taunts, big taunts, just non-stop taunts. Unfortunately, this isn't going to help me, but now he can. I see. Now he's got his ability, which also means this turn I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, I can.
You shall not pass.
He's going to destroy this, but. Or, yeah, use his weapon. If he runs out of weapon, does that mean I live? I might. See if we can get a good totem here. No, terrible totem. He's gonna destroy this, I'm sure. But I'll have 5 HP left after he's through using his weapon, so I wonder if he gets another weapon. This is very interesting and very unique compared to what was here before. Let's try to get more cards, actually. Playing this as a taunt is kind of silly because he's going to destroy it pretty much right off the bat. That gets me a Stormforged Axe, which is unfortunate. Keeps hitting me. Rockbiter weapon. Let's play you. Let's play you just for kicks. That way he won't destroy anything else. Obviously he'd destroy that, but I'm just curious what will happen with his weapon. Ah, he gets a brand new one. Okay, so basically non-stop weapon. And he can destroy minions, so we just need to taunt the crap out of him like so. Let's see if I can't summon a taunt too. That'll be... There we go, that's nice. Alright, so 12 cards. I need to start actually dealing damage to him. I mean, he's dealing damage to himself, but... we need to actually make sure that we are also dealing damage. that. That. Overload. And that.
I can't do it.
And we won. Alright. That was fun. And not that bad, but no cards. Which we get the Undertaker, by the way, whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle, gain +1/+1. This could be good. We saw in the previous wing where this was getting buffed up out of control because our opponent Gothic was playing nothing but Death Rattle cards. But anyways, this is going to be a fun heroic fight. The fact that he doesn't have any cards kind of makes it easy to counter because we can just plan around the weapon. I would do a zoo deck with lots and lots of taunt or taunt centric. So maybe, ooh, I don't know if I could do a Warlock Zoo or if I would have to do something else, but that weapon's going to be a pain in the ass.
This is my prototype for an army of giants. You are test subject 1.
Alright, Groblus was meant to be the first of an army of flesh giants. Are there more like him? I don't know. Let's find out his hero power. Poison Cloud. Deal 1 damage to all minions. If any die, summon the slime. Okay. So definitely not a zoo deck in that case. Do I want to try... Let's try Holy Moses. This is be fun. Just fun playing around with the different decks instead of doing the same one for everybody.
Anduin versus Robulus.
And I forgot to taunt Patchwork, and I'll have to remember to taunt Grobulus just to see.
Shall bring victory.
So this will summon a slime. Oh well. Shit happens, right? Let's say, where is it? Threaten.
The light shall burn you.
Talk.
Awesome.
I feel icky.
Fantastic. I could deal with this.
Right away.
Boop. So already there's a theme. What are you gonna coin into? Nothing terrible. Dancing swords, that's kinda terrible. I can double this thing's health so it doesn't die to the swords right away. Let's at least do that to get a card. If I double his health, it'll be a 110. But that doesn't really help me or get me far.
I don't have enough mana.
But then he'll kill it with the sword.
Right away.
Yeah. Screw it, let's go for card draw.
Right away.
Might be dumb. Yeah, he's gonna be able to trigger these eggs. Wow. It's nefarious. Alright. I can't quite Cabal Shadow Priest on the egg. That stinks. I can get a card. No, I can't. I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? I should have killed the gnome, then healed. I'm not paying attention. It's 7 in the morning. So that's the slimes. Okay.
Mind if I roll
The worst thing, yeah, he's got his own loot hoard. This is the worst thing, obviously, the Nerubian egg. You know, we'll leave you alive. We're putting this out there. We're buffing it up. We're keeping Holy Nova
Right away.
for future uses. Okay, he didn't do his hero ability. That's awesome. That'll let me do quite a bit, actually. Even if he does get a card. So what we're gonna do is hit this thing with that. It'll kill it. And we're gonna have to Holy Nova. Unfortunately, creating ourselves a slime. But getting ourselves quite a few cards. And then I could trade this for that.
Right away.
I probably should. And I will get a card. I should stop going for card draw because eventually I just won't be able to get any more cards. That's gonna die, it's fine. If he wants to trade, it's fine. I have plenty of cards at this point. Another Dancing Swords. How did that get buffed up? I don't even know. Cold Blood, I see. Okay. I do need to start taking care of stuff. Let's take care of that. Let's take care of that. Let's heal you up. And take care of that. This is getting annoying, sir. With your hero ability and such. Let's silence this so that it doesn't become a pain in the ass. And we can heal you up. And kill that. And throw this out there. He can actually kill this if he attacks it once with that ooze and then uses his hero ability. Wow. That's terrible. For me. Oh. Okay. It's fine. It's not fine. We need Mogisha Warden if we're gonna survive. I don't have enough mana, unfortunately, to both Mogisha and steal that thing. Steal this thing. But I can Faceless Manipulate it. I don't know if there's a point in attacking. So we'll stay where we are. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying too. I should probably just wipe the board. That way he doesn't get his ability. We're gonna heal this. Kill that. Unfortunately, that gets him a card. Kill this. The rest shouldn't have enough to kill that while I wipe the board. And I'm gonna Thought Steal. And I really should heal myself. Heroic Strike Slam. He's got a whole bunch of annoying things. Like Echoing Oozes, luckily. This will make sure that my board is nice and clear for next turn. And we can do something, and I should try to regain some health here. We should put in a concerted effort, so let's go ahead. Heal ourselves first and foremost. Play the Sedge and Shield Master. Might as well. This is as good a turn as any. Heroic Strike. How many cards do I have? 7. I'm gonna run out of cards soon. So we'll play the Northshire Cleric. And it's not wonderful.
What we do.
Buff ourselves up. Let's play this. No! Yes. That's what I wanted to do, actually. And we'll hit that with that. And now... do one of those. I just have to... oh, jeez. Really? Come on. Dude. Stop this. You're better than this. Alright. Heal ourselves to keep ourselves from dying. Trade that. Keep my taunt alive. Play this. Double its health. And just win on the next turn, basically. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. And I can work with that. Alright. Not too bad. I can already tell this is going to be a pain on Heroic because he's just going to keep spamming that ability. He'll probably have a crap load of minions in health. Mad Scientist is the card that we get. It's got a Death Rattle, put a secret from your deck into the battlefield. So we've played with this before, but just glad to get it. That will allow us to play things like a mage secret deck or a hunter secret deck pretty well. Alright, so who's next?
Bluth eats our leftover zombies. Come to think of it, you would make a pretty good leftover zombie.
Nice. The foul plague dog of Naxxramas has an appetite so voracious that even the living can't satisfy him. Interesting. What's his ability? Change the health of all minions to 1. Oh, wow, for 2 mana. So he's got inequality, basically. I mean, the nice thing is it's all minions, so it's not just mine. In fact, something like a mage could probably do well against him because my hero power would just let me pick things off. Let's give it a try. Let's see if he does it. Just for fun. I have no idea if this will actually work, of course, but it could be fun. Again, the default would be to go to the zoo deck, but I don't wanna. Gluth! Michael Gluth of the Gluth family. And Job Gluth and Buster Gluth. Anyways, I know that they're Bluth, but Gluth sounds better. Not a bad start. Okay, we got a Knife Juggler, an Elven Archer, and a Water Elemental. All 3 walk into a bar.
I asked the zombies if they wanted to eat your brains, and they said, I don't eat junk food.
Ah, burn! Pay for that, Kel'Thuzad. Anyways, I don't know, why am I yelling at the PC? Let's threaten him and see what happens.
Tear you apart.
Nice. Knife Juggler. Good start. This is a great combo between the Unstable Ghoul and his ability. And Unstable Ghoul deals 1 damage to everyone. Let's see if we can't. I should try to pick off the Ghoul, but this is probably the smarter thing to do. And I'll lose this guy in the process. But, you know what? No. Because I might be able to do this if I can get 2 to hit. Yes, okay. Playing Elven Archer is a bad idea. We play this. Use our hero ability, that is, kill the ghoul. Everyone's left with 1 HP. Why is the Elven Archer a bad idea? Because if I played the Elven Archer, the 1 damage would have just killed the Archer. Seems kind of pointless. So, again, change the health of all minions to 1. Well, everyone's at 1 already. So, good luck with that. Okay. Let's play our Mana Worm. Hit him. And also play Arcane Intellect, which will buff up the Mana Worm, and gets us 2 cards. We have Frostbolt. Wonderful. So he plays Decimate. Not a big deal. Everyone was basically at 1 already. And a Haunted Creeper, which is fine. Again, not a big deal. Let's freeze him. With our freeze ability. Hit him with that. And just hit him a couple of times in the face. Also, we'll use the Elven Archer. Let's hope he doesn't have like a Consecration or something, but we'll find out. He does have a Sludge Belcher, which is annoying. We don't have a Fireball, or a good way to kill the Sludge Belcher. Should I play the Azure Drake? Why not? What do I get? Another Water Elemental, okay. So I was hoping that would hit the Sludge Belcher, it didn't. That's fine. So I'm gonna have to run this and the Worm into the Sludge Belcher. And that creates the 1/2 Ooze, which I'll run that into. Let's see if he plays his Decimate. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the mana. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do.
There's an achievement for losing to Gluth, I'm pretty sure.
Way to try to trick me there, sir. That's not gonna work. Your fancy mathematics and such. I'm going to... I can fireball him directly. Or I could try to get past. Let's kill the Abomination with the Drake. It's gonna kill the Drake. Clear the board. Unfortunate, but it sucks. Then we're gonna play the Mana Worm. We're gonna play our Loot Hoarder. And then we're gonna hit him in the face with a Fireball, putting him at 2 health. And then all we have to do is just use our hero power a couple of times.
Destination is my favorite thing. Wait. it, freezing the blood in your
Got druid
veins.
spells,
is my
zombie
favorite.
chow. Huh. Wow. So yeah, you got 4 armor from the claw there, but we got a fireball. So, once again,
My magic will tear you apart.
we threaten the crap out of him. Oh, that's different.
My magic will tear you apart.
Different reaction.
My magic will tear you apart. Thank you.
Cool, awesome. He's got different reactions. I'll have to go back and try patchwork. But basically, yeah, we just fireball him to win. So that works. This is an interesting deck, and Kel'Thuzad is also very vocal here. So they really.
Who will eat all of these leftover zombies now?
I guess I'll have to freeze him. So Zombie Chow is what we get. Death Rattle, restore 5 health to the enemy hero, which is not wonderful, obviously, but it's interesting, and it adds to the whole Death Rattle deck idea. So last but not least, we have
It's
Thaddeus.
alive, but you won't be for long.
Thaddeus is the result of the most horrible and evil experiments in the Construct Order, and his ability is Polarity Shift. Swap the attack and health of all minions. Interesting. Not a huge deal, except we won't be able to play any minions that have 0 attack, because they'll be killed basically right away. But that's fine. Let's try something different. Maybe we'll try the Hunter, maybe the Warrior. Let's try the Warrior deck, why not? See how it works out. Obviously I would build a deck around that ability, something like minions with very high attack but low health, and then let them just swap them around. It looks like it's auto-cast every turn, so
Victory or death!
so that's fine. This is fine too. Decent enough start for my Warrior deck. Raging Worgen, Cruel Taskmaster, Shield Block. Nerubian Egg. Nerubian Egg's gonna die as soon as he casts Polarity Shift, which kinda stinks. Unless I do Nerubian Egg and something like Cruel Taskmaster at the same time. And even then it'll still die. I'd have to trigger it with both that and the Whirlwind, so that stinks. Forgot about that. But actually Nerubian Egg dying's not a terrible thing. That's right, because I get a 4/4. I forgot about that too. I just thought Nerubian Egg was a 0/2. I don't know why I thought that. That's kind of dumb. Let's throw this out there, because it'll trade nicely with that if he decides to attack on the next turn. I forgot about the Shade of Naxxramas. It's so annoying. Yep, that did a lot. Good job. That, on the other hand, really does stink. Oh well. I might just have to execute that. Yeah, I'm gonna execute it. Not thrilled about having to use an execute here, but I think it's worth it. So now that can trade for that, which kind of stinks. That'll become a 4/1, which will be great for Whirlwind on the following turn. So what we'll do is throw our egg out there, we'll throw our shield block out there, and we'll wait for him to do the Polarity Shift. I'll take a bit of damage, but then I could play Raging Worgen Whirlwind. Unless he trades the 4/1, which is fine if he does. I mean, not a terrible thing. Or he uses Lightning Storm, which just is a pain in the ass. Good, he attacks me directly. And trade the Spider, not terrible. That's going to be annoying, but that's when Gorehowl will come in handy on the following turn. You know what, we're going to do this instead, because this is even better than the Raging Worgen. And then we will Whirlwind to make sure we kill off the Gargoyle, because that can be a pain. And then we armor up. That gives me a 6/3 on the board. And he's going to Polarity Shift, make it a 3/6, which now trades nicely with that, even if you Lightning Storm. Well, maybe now it doesn't trade as nicely. Yeah, it does. Because it just keeps getting buffed up the more damage it takes. Alright, so let's Gore Hell here. I'd rather keep this alive if I can. So if I have to, I'll Gore Hell, take some damage, and start doing damage to my opponent. Because I can shield block and armor myself up. Meanwhile, Frothing Berserker will just keep getting stronger. And he doesn't attack. Oh, he can't. I don't think this turn. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll shield block. First things first. We can Cruel Taskmaster on that, just to make it even more of a badass. We can armor ourselves up, which is not a terrible idea. And we can kill that thing. Now we have a 7/4. Unfortunately, I can't quite kill that with the Gore Howl. That's fine. Maybe I should have killed this with the Gore Howl instead. That Frothing Berserker just is interesting because it keeps getting buffed up and switching the health. So it keeps growing out of control. Now it's dead, but it was in a very interesting place. We're going to throw the Raging Worgen out there. We're going to throw the Shade of Naxxramas out there. We're going to Whirlwind. Yeah. Get everybody buffed up. Then we're going to kill this thing. Give us 5 health. We killed the Zombie Chow is what we had there that my opponent played. And use our hero ability. So now we're at 3 armor, 26 health. He is not. These guys are monsters, potentially, even after the Lightning Storm. Is this 2 Lightning Storms or 3 from him? I don't know. Well, this is now a 5/3, which is wonderful. So we'll hit with our 5/3. We'll play our Cochrane Elite here, which is a 4/3 with charge. Hit him again. He's down to 9 life. We'll hit him with our Gore Howl. Get him down to 5 life. It's kind of a waste of a Gore Howl. That's okay, because I still have a Fiery War Axe that I can use, and I'm going to use my hero ability. So, I mean, we're not doing bad at all. Health got switched again. This can rage. The warrior deck's actually a lot of fun with this because of the whole enrage and how things work when you switch health. I'm playing the Frothing Berserker now, and I'm going to hit the Sludge Ooze here for 2. Then I'm going to hit the Sludge again with my Armani Berserker, which makes it a 6/2, which next time its health gets flipped. And next time its health gets flipped, it'll be a 2/6, and I can enrage it again. Cochrane Elite's down to a 3/3, which means it won't matter. And this, the Frothing Berserker, is now a 7/4, but when he triggers his hero ability, it'll be a 4/7, and it can just keep getting stronger. Wow, this is really interesting how this works with. So we're gonna hit that with our weapon, the Sludge Belcher here. We're going to hit it with our Armani Berserker, which once again gets enraged to a 5/3. We can Battle Rage if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. But if we rage, and if they don't rage, then they're no friends of mine. Anyways, the Sludge Belcher creates a slime. Going to kill the slime with our Cochrane Elite, making our Frothing Berserker a 9/7, and then we hit Thaddeus with a 9/7. So I didn't even know how much fun the warrior deck would be with the switching health, with the enrage and switching health. But enrage and
This is the final straw.
but yeah, enrage and swapping health means lots of good things. So that'll be a lot of fun. So we get Wailing Soul as our card here. Thaddeus defeated. Silence your other minions. Could be good, could be bad. Would have been great in the Gothic fight, for example, when all of those minions were hurting us. And we get Fugen as our card here. If Stalag also died in the game, summon Thaddeus. So and we get Stalag as well. Wow, we get 2 of these. I thought one of them would just be a legendary that you would randomly get from a deck, but I guess we get it here. Fugan also died in this game, so now we can play both of those. So class challenges unlocked. By the way, we have our warrior and priest challenge as well. So that's really interesting because I have way more legendaries than I ever had before now. Not that I'm the only one. Everyone's going to have these legendaries, but still glad to have them. And I might be playing them. Class challenge. Let's go take a quick look, shall we? So we've got the warrior challenge, which will give us Death Bite. Deal 1. It hits a weapon. It's a 4/2 weapon, and for 4 mana. And it's got a death rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions, which is actually pretty good because warriors, for one, lack AoE, and this kind of helps. But also this works well in synergy with warrior decks that depend on damaging their own minions, with things like the Frothing Berserker, the Raging Worgen, as we just saw, the Armani Berserker, and all of those. So this would be wonderful. Plus, it's a nice in-between weapon between the Fiery War Axe and the other sword, the 5/2 whatever, which I don't play anymore because it's just too much mana. But Fiery War Axe is a 3/2 for 2 mana. Then this is 4/2 for 4 mana, and the other one is a 5/2 for 5. So you could definitely do an all-weapons deck with this as well. And the priest card here is Dark Cultist. For 3 mana, it's a 3/4, and it has death rattle. Give a random friendly minion plus 3 health upon death. So could be good. Could work with a light spawn and other stuff. Plus, it's a 3/4 for 3, which is pretty solid. That's like a leading up to a Yeti. A Yeti is 4/5 for 4. This is a 3/4 for 3. Not bad. Good play for a priest. And I can see some uses with this, especially if you can play Baron Rivendare and double its death rattle. All kinds of interesting stuff can happen. Anyways, so those are going to be coming up. We'll do the class challenges in the next video, and after that, the heroics, which are going to be absolutely insane. This is still 4 mana. Huh, that's great, but I bet his weapon is going to deal a shit ton of damage. So basically you're going to have to win by turn 4. This is now 0 mana, deal 2 damage to all enemies. If any die, summon a slime. Oh, now this is all enemies. It's not just all minions. This is Decimate, change the health of enemy minions to 1. So 0 mana, and now it's enemy minions, not all minions, which just means gotta burn them down using things like either a spell deck like a mage, or more likely a zoo deck and just go for the face. And Thaddeus is still at 0, still has the polarity shift, but I bet he's got a crap ton of HP. So this will be interesting and probably tough as hell on heroic. Will probably take me a little while to do, but that's the challenge and that's the fun. Anyways, folks, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps me out a whole bunch, and it helps show your support. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel but you enjoy the content, please hit subscribe and you get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, my name's Laducium. I appreciate you guys watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope to see you next time as I continue to play through the Curse of Naxxramas. Until then, later.